Did any of your ancestors own a coat of arms? Find out at findmycoat.com.
Hello everyone, it's John from findmycoat.com. Today we're going to talk about the Miller coat of arms. We're going to talk about 4 different Miller coats of arms and their owners. The first that we're going to talk about is Miller of Oxenhoath. Here's Sir Humphrey Miller, pictured next to his wife, Mary. Sir Humphrey Miller was created a baronet in the Baronetage of England on October 13th, 1660, and he received the following coat of arms. Ermine, a fesse gules between 3 wolf's heads erased azure. Crest, a wolf's head erased azure, collared ermine. He inherited the manor of Oxenhoath in the parish of West Peckham upon the death of his father. He married Mary, daughter of John Borlace, and had 5 children with her, including a daughter named Elizabeth Miller. Now we come to Miller of Chichester, and this begins with Thomas Miller, the son of an alderman and mayor named Mark Miller, who descended from a substantial family of clothiers and malsters who lived in the area since 1550 AD. He was a member of Parliament who was awarded a baronetcy in the Baronetage of England in 1705. Unfortunately, he died barely a month after being created a baronet. The baronetcy is still held by the family today. It is currently on its 13th baronet, born in 1955. The family's coat of arms was blazoned as follows. Argent, a fesse wavy azure between 3 wolves' heads erased gules. Crest, a wolf's head erased argent, gorged with a collar wavy azure. In 1797, Thomas Miller, the 5th baronet, purchased what eventually became known as Grayshott Hall, and this property remained in possession of the family until 1868. Another member of this family was Anne Miller, daughter of Sir John Miller, 4th baronet. She married General George Keppel, the 3rd Earl of Albemarle, and she became a countess. Another member of this family was Sir Henry John Miller, the son of Reverend Sir Thomas Miller, 6th baronet. He went to New Zealand to take up sheep farming and became involved in commercial activity. He became the Speaker of the Legislative Council of that country and was knighted in 1901. Next we come to Miller of Glenley. Sir Thomas Miller was born in Edinburgh, Scotland in 1717, the son of William Miller and Janet Hamilton. He was a Scottish judge, politician, landowner, and founding member of the Royal Society of Edinburgh. He was created a baronet on March 3, 1788. The family's coat of arms was blazoned as follows. Argent, a cross mullion azure, the base wavy vert, in chief a lozenge between 2 mullets of the 2nd. Crest, a dexter hand with the 1st and 2nd fingers pointing upwards, proper. Upon his death, the baronetcy was inherited by his son, Sir William Miller, who married his first cousin and had 9 children with her. Lastly, we come to Miller of Winkley Square. Thomas Miller was born in Lancashire, England in 1766. He was a cotton merchant and the mayor of Preston. He was granted the following coat of arms. Purple or and gules, a fesse dancet between 3 wolves' heads erased counterchanged. Crest, a wolf's head erased bendy or and gules, in the mouth a rag staff sable. Here I believe his son and his son's wife are depicted here. And one of his descendants was Henrietta Mary Miller, who was born in 1852, she married a man named Sunderland Dumbreck, who was extremely violent and abusive to her. Her husband was frequently drunk, habitually deserted her, and committed adultery. He threatened her and beat her with his belt. He dragged her out of bed by her hair, pointed a pistol at her, and demanded money of her with menaces and put her in bodily fear. At the time, legislation made it more difficult for women than for men to divorce their spouse. Many women stayed in unhappy marriages because the cards were stacked against them. However, her petition for a divorce on November 11th, 1882, was highly unusual at the time, but it was successful and it was granted. She obtained custody of her children and remarried a career army officer who was highly decorated. If you enjoyed this video and would like to find your coat of arms or would like to learn more about your family's history and genealogy, please visit us at findmycoat.com. Thank you.